On the edge of town, where the old houses sag under the weight of years, stood the Lovell house, abandoned for decades. On this pitch-black night, rain lashed the mossy windows and wind howled through rotting shingles, carrying with it the faint scent of must and mildew, a scent that seemed to seep from somewhere deep within the earth. Elaine had heard the stories all her life, that the Lovell basement held eyes that watched, unmoving, unblinking. As local folklore, it was a harmless dare for kids. But tonight, Elaine was desperate. Her little brother Max had vanished. His bike was found toppled near the Lovell porch, its wheels still spinning in the dusk. With her flashlight in hand, she pressed into the house, heart hammering, the floorboards moaning under her weight. The air inside was thick, swampy. Every step stirred up the reek of root rot and ancient dust. Elaine called for Max, but her voice felt swallowed by the house. She found the basement door after what felt like hours. Cool, damp air crept up the stairwell like a sigh. The wood groaned as she stepped onto the stairs, each step protesting. The door snapped shut behind her. Her flashlight flickered. She swallowed. Shadows draped the brick walls, long and softly undulating, though nothing stirred. A low thrumming sound, almost like breathing, vibrated underfoot. She swept her beam across the cramped basement. Shapes clustered in corners. Broken chairs, crates, old trunks. And then as the beam passed the far wall, dozens, no, hundreds of eyes flashed in the dark. They didn't move or blink, glassy, cold, but they watched her. Her breath hitched, white in the cold air. She stepped forward. The beam illuminated more eyes, arranged in erratic clusters upon the floor, the walls, even the low ceiling. Sometimes they were mere sockets cut from faces painted crudely on the stone. Other times, marbles embedded in rotted dolls' heads. And sometimes, yes, something wet and living, impossibly deep. "Max," she whispered. The eyes seemed to shift their focus as a single, collective creature. A scuffling noise, bare feet on stone. Elaine's heart lurched. She spun the beam, catching a reflection at her left. A figure emerged from darkness. Max, pale, wide-eyed, hands covering his ears. The eyes on the walls followed him, rolling wetly in their sockets. "Don't let them look at you," Max rasped, voice shaking. "Don't let them in." Elaine reached for him. The eyes seemed to swell with interest. Suddenly they blinked all at once, a wave of blackness sweeping the room. The flashlight sputtered and died. The thrumming grew louder, a pulse against Elaine's skin, her bones. She felt a pressure at her mind, 1,000 gazes opening inside her head. She screamed, fumbling for Max, but even as her fingers found his hand felt cold, waxy, as if already claimed by something else. Somewhere above them, the house groaned. The eyes crept closer, and in the void between blinks, Elaine understood. The Lovell basement did not collect lost children. It collected their gazes, trapping them in eternal, watching darkness. When the neighbors found the house empty again, they puzzled over Max's forgotten bike and ignored the stories. But on stormy nights, passers-by claimed to see pale, blinking eyes peering from the basement windows, always hungry for someone new to watch.